Hello everyone. I am going to start with all function. This all returns all the rows in a table or all the values in a column, ignoring any filters that might have been applied. Example for this function: how to use. So total sales equals calculate sum sales table have the amount column sales table. This calculates the total sales amount without any filters applied to the sales table. This will works when you create the measure with all function to the which table you don't want to filter. If you are filtering from another table, so that table will not filter if you are. Now it is applied to the sales tables. All cross-filtered returns all rows in a table, ignoring any filters that have been applied via cross-filtering. Example for this function: how to use. So total sales cross-filtered equals calculate sum sales table have the amount column all cross-filtered sales. This ignores cross-filters applied on the sales table and calculates the total sales. All except returns all the rows in a table except for those that are affected by the specified column filters. Example for this function: how to use. So total sales by product equals calculate sum sales table have the amount column all except sales table have the product column. This calculates the total sales amount but retains filters on the product column. All no blank row returns all rows in a table except for any blank rows. Example for this function: how to use. So total sales no blank equals calculate sum sales table have the amount column all no blank row sales. This calculates the total sales amount excluding any blank rows in the sales table. All selected returns all the rows in a table or all the values in a column, retaining all filters applied from outside the table. Example for this function: how to use. So total sales selected equals calculate sum sales table have the amount column all selected sales. This calculates the total sales amount but retains filters from outside the sales table. Calculate modifies how a measure is calculated by applying specified filters. Example for this function: how to use. So total sales VESA equals calculate sum sales table have the amount column sales table have the product column equals VESA. This calculates the total sales amount for the VESA product. Calculate table evaluates a table expression in a context modified by the specified filters. Example for this function: how to use. So sales VESA table equals calculate table sales table have the product column equals VESA. This returns a table of sales data for the VESA product. Earlier refers to an earlier row context in a nested calculation. Example for this function: how to use. So running total equals sumx filter sales date less than or equal to the earlier sales date. Sales table have the amount column This calculates the running total of sales amounts. Earliest refers to the earliest row context in a nested calculation. Example for this function: how to use. So running total earliest equals sumx filter sales date less than or equal to the earliest sales date. Sales table have the amount column. This is similar to earlier but references the earliest row context. Filter returns a table that represents a subset of another table or expression. Example for this function: how to use. So filtered sales equals filter sales table have the amount column 1000. This returns a table of sales records where the sales amount is greater than 1000. Keep filters ensures that filters applied directly in the calculate function are not overwritten. Example for this function: how to use. So sales with keep filters equals calculate sum sales table have the amount column keep filters sales table have the product column equals VESA. This ensures the filter on region is kept even if other filters exist. Lookup value returns the value in a row for a specified column, searching the row based on the specified criteria. Example for this function: how to use. So product category equals lookup value products category products ID sales GID. This looks up the category of a product based on the ID and sales table GID. Order by orders the rows of a table by one or more columns. Example for this function: how to use. So ordered sales equals order by sales date ASC. This orders the sales table by the date column in ascending order. Partition by partitions a table into multiple groups based on a column. Example for this function: how to use. So partition sales equals partition by sales region. This partitions the sales table by the region column. Remove filters removes filters from the specified columns or tables. Example for this function: how to use. So total sales remove filters equals calculate sum sales table have the amount column remove filters sales table have the product column. This calculates the total sales amount ignoring any filters on the region column. Row number returns the row number of a row in a table. Example for this function: how to use. So row number equals row number all sales table have the product column order by sales table have the product column default. This returns the row number for each row in the table. Selected value returns the value of a column that is currently being filtered. Example for this function: how to use. So selected product equals selected value sales table have the product column VESA. This returns the currently selected value of the product column. Now you can see how this are working and do the practice with sample data.